Welcome, my name is Rich, and this is a Let's Play, a laid-back Let's Play, of Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning. In this laid-back Let's Play, I will be taking my time, making my way through the game, talking about things that interest me, things that occur to me, things that I think the game could have done better, or places where I really enjoy the game. Places I think that the game may have drawn inspiration. And in general, making mediocre to terrible jokes, sometimes at the game's expense. Today we are... We've headed through a bunch of Twilight Pass, and in fact started to enter the second part of Twilight Pass. I think we got around here. So we're going to do that. And then we've got Amaura. And then Bale, although I don't know how much Bale comprises. It could be an interior sort of a zone like Melsinshire and Rothair, and, well, the other ones marked by this. Or it could be like an outdoor sort of a zone like this. I don't remember from the last time I played. So I guess we'll find out. Although probably not today. I think we're probably going to get partway through Amaura today. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't found any locations in the second half of Twilight Pass to fast travel to. So we're going to have to walk there. Just something to note, after last stream cut out, or well, after I turned off last stream, I noticed that these guys, the Ashmore survivors, were under attack because I'd fast travelled out and then back in to Mortis Tor, and that respawned all the enemies in the zone, which included a Prismir troll up here, along with like 3 other Tuatha, and along with a bunch of other Tuatha and some arcane barguests in this area. And I didn't notice in time to stop, I think, a couple of these Ashmore survivors from being killed by the troll. Luckily, I was able to reset, go back to an earlier save that was like a minute or 2 behind, when I was just leaving Issa, I think it was. The game had autosaved. So if you... just something to be aware of, and that I'm going to try and be aware of, because I don't want these Ashmore survivors to get killed by a Prismir troll just turning up out of nowhere because it respawns. So yeah, if you save the Ashmore survivors and then quick travel out of Alabastra and then back in again, you're probably going to reset the mobs. And if you do that, you have a very good chance of accidentally killing the Ashmore survivors. Because they can't really handle a Prismir troll. I mean, even my character at this stage is struggling. Well, not struggling. It takes her a while to kill a Prismir troll. So we've done... Yeah, as I said, we've done some things down here, although these guys have respawned, which isn't a surprise. Was there an ambush here? I don't think so. But there were some guards, I think, who haven't respawned. Just some Tuatha dudes hanging out. They were facing away. That's slightly odd behaviour. Lucky for me though. Stab. What shrine is this? Enodon. Enodon's justice. Interesting. Chance to critical hit damage. That's quite a big boost to critical hit damage as well, isn't it? Nice. And there's probably a pile of rocks. Yeah, here we are. Oh, it's a Prisma Troll. Pile of rocks. Aluk. Or perhaps Aluk. Glowload mine. I think that's the entrance here that we didn't go through. I want to deal with this troll before I go and talk to Aluk over there. Or Aluk. Is it just me or is that the entrance to something? Probably not actually going to end up being able to sneak up on this troll because it's moving around a little bit haphazardly. That's good. Okay. No, thank you. Helpful if these guys were vulnerable to something, but they don't really seem to be. That looks like it should be an entrance to something, although it looks actually as though it's collapsed. Which would make getting in there awkward. I have leveled up, which is nice. I think that's the last level up. I think I'm level 40 now. Ah, so there is one more point here to spend. What should I add it to? Alchemy? Because that would unlock all recipes. What does this do? Ore stones and treasures are displayed on the minimap. That would also be very useful. Always succeed when forcing hard locks. Sell stolen items, which doesn't come up very often because I haven't been stealing items. Bribe costs, again, don't really need bribe costs lowered because I haven't really been committing crimes, or at least not being caught for them. Can remove gems from any socket. That would be useful. Sight range on unaware NPCs while in stealth. See, all of these can be aided with a potion, including alchemy. But if I don't want to keep necking potions every like 30 seconds or less to detect hidden, which I think is probably going to be the most frequent thing, I should probably get detect hidden, because everything else, as I said, can be helped with potions. So yeah, let's go with detect hidden. Bulwark. Your impenetrable defenses often surprise your foes, stunning them as their blows bounce off you in a fierce melee. 1% chance of stunning your attacker every time you get hit with a melee attack. Your refined battle techniques allow you to reflect damage back at your opponents whenever a relentless assault is in effect. I haven't really found a use for relentless assault. While relentless assault is in effect, each of your strikes may grant you a measure of renewed vigor. Chance to steal health. Unquenchable rage grants you physical and piercing damage resistance while battle frenzy is active. That's quite cool. I think we're just going to go with bulwark. I mean, it's not a huge bonus. Right, if I respec, I just have all of these thanks to weapon mastery of arms, which would give me more points to spend on other things in finesse. I'd also gain more points to spend in sorcery on things besides these. I think for now I'm just going to purchase, what's this? Knowledge of Eldritch Frost allows you to extend the duration of all freezing effects, slowing enemies down for a longer time. Also increases the damage caused by icy barrage. Now let's just increase Smolder so we do better. Do better fire damage. And of course, keep Universalist. That's what we're built for. Ah. Chests are now displayed on the minimap. And other things that I can interact with, like fake caches and whirlpools. That's cool. It's not just lore stones. I bet, with my luck, this chap is going to want me to defeat the troll that I just fought, isn't he?
Come on! You must hurry. There is much to do. Gask and his forces are preparing to march. They know about the caves and will not cease until every last one of us has been slain. And there are the survivors of Eventide to consider. I have not heard a whisper from across the pass. And Esha, she plots a fool's errand. We must stop her. Much to do.
Hi, how's it going? Who are you? How do I know you?
Last I heard, he was working to understand the beasts known as Mergen. But I have not seen him in so long and could not tell you what became of him. She was once of the House of Vengeance, and has always served as the guardian of Ashmore. But she is only one warrior against Gask's legions. Esha fears an attack, and wishes to lead survivors to safety through the caverns. Perhaps you can talk her out of it. She readies her people below.
Yeah, I've already actually done that.
An agent of Gadflow, and head witch knight of Cadsamir, one whose acts define him. Little is known of him, but this is not important. His actions here are a grim enough tale. They did not sense the changing of the tide as I did. They had no warning. The first of Gast's soldiers occupied the pass, severing Ashmore from Eventide, ending all communication between us. We of Ashmore retreated into these caverns and know not of what fate befell Eventide since. There are many good folk there, Bareth, Nell, and even Ordo. Ashmore and Eventide stand astride the pass, the corridor leading from Bale to the wider world. When we refused to stand aside for him, he ripped his way through. Wonderful! Your attack will give us time to organize an escape. Do not underestimate Gask. He is among Gadflow's best for a reason. His camp of Cadsamir is to the north, but you must defeat his witch knights along with the Fae himself. I have faith in you.
Thanks. I mean, I'm pretty great. I can definitely do it. You picked the right person.
He lords over Twilight Pass from the plateau above, rarely seen, his minions executing his bloody work. Both he and they prefer it thus. Be careful.
I usually am, even though it's generally unnecessary. Ooh. Armor of the Ascendant. Legends say his armor is all that remained behind when the gods transported a worthy hero directly into the sky to shimmer like a star. And it's finesse armor. That's a surprise. Crit damage, extra armor, stun duration, health, chance to critical hit. Have off with that. Have I discovered this place yet? No, but there we go. So this looks like it used to be a Fae building. And over here, because the architecture, particularly the windows, remind me of Issa. But obviously it's not a place that we can enter anymore, because it has been largely destroyed by Prismir erupting from below, which is a shame. Always sucks when the places of over the edge with you.
But Gadflow was not content to rule the Court of Winter. Mortals would bow before him as well. And so he made war on your people and drove them from the eastern lands. The Alfar fell before an avalanche of corrupted fervor. The Tuatha acted as one army and built the Prismea Chantries as new idols of their false mountain god, their Tirnoch.
I'm not going to be able to get close enough to that Banshee to stab it before it is alerted by this patrolling Mergen. Suppose that I could try stealthing, but that puts me in this like crouch, and I can't run from a crouch. Well, I mean I can, but it de-stealths me. I don't know whether I can run in whilst I'm invisible. I don't know. Might be worth just lugging it over and laying into the Banshee. As soon as I get there, just charge. Alright, let's try that. Gone. Beast. Did it spit out one of its eggs over the side? That'd be hilarious. So we actually want to go around this way, presumably. Though I don't know what's at the end of this little bit of path. No thanks. Yeah, as I said, no thank you. Ambush, of course. Ah, it is an entrance to something. Konai. Or Wekonai, perhaps. I wonder what the deal here is. Oh, I'm not even allowed to go up them. And that's in the way, even though it shouldn't be, strictly speaking. Hello. Ah, Tuatha ahead. Yep, I've been seen. Come on then. That was enough time unseen to be forgotten about. I was hoping I'd be able to sneak up behind one of them, but no. Turned around. Although... Oh, hey. Sky Blossom. Let's come around and visit this chap. With some stab. Oh, he survived. That's a surprise. So we've got a pile of rocks. Flawless expansive trim. I'm not quite sure what expansive does, but okay. Locked and may only be opened with the proper key. Fun. So we have Bansheen and Mergen over here, outside Echoing Light Mine. They're all facing north. Oh no, the Mergen are patrolling around. Which is annoying. I would prefer to be able to get behind the Bansheen and stab her. We're just gonna have to leg it in. Oh, I suppose I could there we go. Good ability, that. I'm not sure why I haven't been using it more. Damn it. Moth. Flying about in my face. Clothes must have an amazing ability to just disappear if you're not looking directly at them, or even if you are looking directly at them, because of their wing colour. So actually getting over here seems to be kind of... You need to go a long way around. These walls seem a bit tumble down, don't they?
O gloried stranger in our land, bringing death with the fate's own hand, filling the graves with corpses new, that feed the vultures, mortals too. Yes, they'll eat the flesh of the dead, and tear the limbs off, and the head. They only need the slightest lie to give them reason as to why. Their minds should be free from all guilt. And that is how your morals wilt. Continue, stranger, in our home. Road. For you are now a part of woe. Blight, dusk, ruin, and living foe.
Missed a bit of that because of the fight that I managed to get into. I'm not sure where that's kept, that information. Get over here. How did that miss? Is it because I was slightly on a slope that missed? It's irritating. We're better off with a lunge. That was a difficult camp to assault, wasn't it? There's an awful lot of tents here, and not very many Twata. How about I just do that instead? Do it a different way around. How do I get down in there? There's a jump point. Oh no. Jump point down. So... jump point in, and then presumably you climb out and jump down here. Jump point in, and then there's a bit of shore over there that you climb out at. Okay, I don't know quite why I'm not allowed to just jump in here. There's a nice soft pile of bodies waiting for me that I could jump into, or I could just head straight this way. because there isn't like a little platform of wood, I'm not allowed to jump in. This is actually quite a lot of Tuatha. Fair enough. Probably won't be able to sneak up behind that Tuatha Zealot. Oh, I missed an Eventide. Oh no, I didn't miss it because I couldn't open it. Alright. Probably gonna have to go full no stealth. Oh no. And nobody else. Oh no, one person here. Still don't know how to deal with those. Lovely. That's siege crafting altar. Yeah, I can't sneak up on either of these because they're looking this way rather awkwardly. Poison. Nice. Probably poison. Could have been bleeding or fire, I suppose. Probably a combination of all of them, actually. Quite windy, isn't it? It's a lot of back and forth, toing and froing.
Let us tempt fate.
What do you want to tempt fate to? Biscuit? Perhaps not the best move there. Just some bones. Alright, let's hop in the water and then run around, I suppose. A much longer jump than any from off of here. Ooh. Urgel's luxurious legwear. Signet of the Warlord. Damage crit chance. I think we'll swap it out. This one. There we go. Even more damage. And all the way back round. We should probably come this way first before coming around this way. It seems as though we're almost at the passage to Amaura. Oh, thanks. Out. Out of mana. Just this one left here who decided not to come and join his friends. Or her friends, I suppose. They seem to have been damaged. I'm not quite sure why they didn't continue attacking me. Gonna need to find someone to sell things to soon. Amazed that this one didn't react to me. Thought I'd be able to charge up a lunge attack like one of these, but didn't have enough time before she swung at me. And interrupted me. Yeah, so it's obvious that there used to be some kind of Fey structure here and back here. But they've been destroyed by these Prismere growths coming up from underneath. See about setting these chaps on fire, shall we?
Another gun.
Doesn't matter if you teleport away, you've still got the mark of fire on you. No, this one. Oh, come on. Ugh. These combos are actually very unhelpful. Why didn't you lock onto one of them? There was two. You just zoomed between the two of them. Fucking unhelpful. This game's lack of target locking is wearing on me more and more. Alex, come and oops, wrong button. Come to join me, come to talk to me here.
Well, you're back. I was keeping an eye on you from a safe distance to see if you would keep your promise. I am amazed. I dared not speak of it, but there are prophecies of a mortal who would herald our kind's passing, while the defeat of Gast will count as a victory against the madness of Gadflow. I wonder if it is a harbinger of darker nights ahead. Prophecies aside, you have done as I asked, and we, the clan of Ashmore, recognize you. Farewell.
I don't know if there's many of the clan of Ashmore left, is there? Alright, so we've got gather reagents for Murdoch. I guess go in here, find reagents, then go to the other two interior places. Already been through here. Wait. What quest was it that was asking me to come through here? Is a banshee gonna spawn in as well? No, that's good. Oh hey, a weapon rack that I missed. I should probably go find someone to sell junk to. fucking... There we go.
Legend has it that the wall surrounding Alabastra forms a perfect and natural spiral.
Good day.
So what's the thing up here that I apparently didn't find? Ah. I don't know why these two are out here rather than back in the camp.
Hello, friend.
Legend has it that the wall surrounding
okay,
Alabastra forms a perfect and natural spiral.
Let's go to Wekoni. Or Wekoni? Unclear. Ooh. There's a quest in here. And a hidden door. Kerod's Greaves. Wonder what they're about. I don't know that a lambent shard of anything is worth such a strong ward on a chest, but okay. Magnon's leggings. Oh yes, alright. Found them last time, didn't I? Luxurious leggings look a bit like maybe studded leather? Some kind of leather armor. Like they've got the same lines as some other kind of armor. What are the requirements for this? What kind of armor is it? I mean, oh, leather, of course, right. Magnificent pantaloons stitched together from cloth of gold. Mana regen, dispelling. Damage resistance, damage. Status effect durations, +1 to all abilities. Metal Greaves. Though Kerod Grain copied a popular tournament design, his enchantments are improvements in every way upon the original. Block efficiency, crit chance, crit damage, stun duration, armor, which is kind of a lackluster set of bonuses for finding 4 pieces of a set. Oh, what weapons did I get? No, we've seen those.
You there!
Hi, how's it going? You seem to be having a bad time.
Help a friend out, won't you? There's a release for this cage on a wall there. Help a friend out, won't you? There's a release for this cage on a wall there.
Right, so I need to let him out before it'll give me a quest. Okay.
You there!
Do you not want to leave the cage?
I am called Ordo. You have my thanks, stranger. I was beginning to worry that no one would ever come, that I would stare at these same walls until I was drawn behind the veil.
Yeah, sounds like a bad time.
He was a respected member of the Eventide clan. Bareth was working with the Mergen, striving to understand them. I foresaw he would have little use for an apprentice once his work with the Mergen was complete. Most of my clan were slain outright, their screams spiraling into the great cycle like smoke. I believe my master Bareth survived along with his apprentice, Nell. I had already left Eventide, and would have escaped Twilight Pass altogether but for my desire to visit with Amaura. It will be worth it. I know it will. I was an apprentice to Bareth during his astounding work with the beasts. Wishing to move out of his shadow and to prove my own worth, I set out to explore the world. What I found, who I found, it was all so unexpected. It existed in Twilight Pass long before Ashmore and Eventide, and even before the House of Vengeance and our Grand Winter Court. Weaponized magic is wild and deep.
Weaponai. Yeah, the architecture and the designs are Irathi, aren't they?
The Fate Weaver Mora Challan resides in the Great Chamber, imprisoned in her home by the Tuatha. I encountered her there when exploring. She has made a bargain with me. If I help her escape, she will help me alter my fate. No longer will misfortune plague me.
I don't think that Fate Weaver can do that.
This pleases me. Reconai is a vast, cavernous ruin, and finding Mora in its depths is a task better fit for two. Let us go. She's imprisoned in the Great Chamber far below the surface. The Mergen will seek to stop us, but a bit of force will turn them back. I understand.
So we can expect this place to be fairly large. He seems to be following us. I hope he's useful. Or at least capable of holding his own. Ooh. Green thumb. I wonder... that will be... picking a certain number of alchemical reagents, I expect. Although I have no idea what number is required. Got to be quite a lot, actually. Status. Stats. Reagents harvested. 2,524. Oh, okay. We're not feeling like helping out, are we? Oh no, he's cowering. Okay. He was never going to help out.
Jester.
You don't get to say that after not helping in the least against the Mergen. Oops, damn it. I'm glad these Mergen eggs don't seem to be hatching anytime soon. I've got no idea which of these paths is going to turn out to be the one that gets us over here. It could go this way or it could go this way. No idea. Odds are excellent this is going to spawn some kind of ambush, probably of Mergen. Maybe when I start listening to this.
You did find it. And that is your curse? The Arathi are gone. Upon these shattered ribs of early cities they've left no mark. No name, no prayer, no secret word, no promise of return, no warning cry, no tale of a lonely death. What message might they have left, scratched in this antique stone, soft as a dusty grave? The peace of the Arathi returns the lifeblood of magic. They are the ultimate deceivers, the opposite of that which they appear. I saw their true form revealed there, a horrible, chaotic monstrosity, as foul and terrible as I once thought wondrous. My entire life spent chasing this dream. There was the truth before me. We are alone. There is nothing to save us. No greater things than the things we wreak.
Let's go.
Sounds to me like you were building something up in your head that turned out not to be true, and now you're a little bit mad about it. Which isn't the fault of the Arathi. Although it does seem as though she's implying the Arathi are the Niskaru, which I don't think that I buy. Ah, this is the correct way, it seems. Unless this is a loop, in which case that's also fine. Or no, that's a jump point. It was nothing. Consider it not. Resplendent helm. I thought I said replenishment helm. Ooh. Enchantments bestow the blessing of Helios upon the health and vitality of the wearer. Block efficiency, physical resistance, health regen, mana regen, damage during the day. Let's take it and add it to our stash, but I don't think that it's...
It is as I feared. The door to the great chamber has been locked and warded. Give me a moment and I will see what I can do. Keep a watchful eye for Mergen. It would be a pity for our journey to end here. Right.
It won't. What are you doing? Yes, draw closer. Oh, you've got the door open. Splendid. Seems this is a jump down point this way, and we needed to come around in any case, so I suppose I'm glad that I chose this way. Is he stuck on the wall? Yeah, I don't know how possible this is going to be. None of them cared. This is very interesting because we haven't seen any architecture like this before, have we? No Arathi architecture has looked quite the same. Let's talk to this Fate Weavery person, shall we? Before looting everything.
Ordo, you have returned, and you have brought a companion. I see many things, but never did I foresee this. Welcome, new friend. It is a pity, for you I mean, that Ordo's hunger for a brighter fate has so clouded his judgment. You are so innocent, sweet Ordo. It pains me to do what must be done, and
she
to
to
have
Arthur?
your friend witness it. I am Amaura, Watcher of the Weave. This world, this tapestry of time, it is composed of many threads, each in its place. And then there's you, a loose thread. Gask and his pet sword Cryamore bound me to this chamber, fearing what might happen if I ventured into their new kingdom. They will learn soon enough. I've been trapped in this magical ruin by the Tuatha. I suppose it is a compliment that only the strong magic of Wekkenai can hold me here. This thread in time that has brought me here. I see it now. It has brought me to you.
What's the plan, Amaura?
The Tuatha have trapped me in this ruin, my home, aware of my true power, but ignorant of my wrath. You see, Mora Challen does not forget. I need the strength to break the curse, and will do anything to escape, even if it means draining the life essence from this poor wretch.
That's not necessary.
Regrettable, but it is the only way. Now, I shall take Ordo and consume him as fuel for my revenge. As for you, stand aside or perish. Gask sealed this ruin with the blood of the dead, and the spirits of the Fae fallen. It is cursed, and I with it. The place I once called home, now my prison. To break the curse, I must draw strength from the life essence of another. Ordo carries the power I crave, but not for much longer.
Sure. You can have him. I don't really care. He's not helped at all this whole time. You seem like you're going to do serious damage to the Tuatha, and I don't have a stake in this at all.
Don't be so quick to assume that your own soul is safe. I require all of the energy I can gather, and you are positively ablaze with it.
Ah, well.
I shall tend to you in a moment.
That was a stupid move on your part, wasn't it? Didn't stop to think about why I might be ablaze with the power of life, did she? She wasn't like, maybe this person who's incredibly powerful might be a bit much for me to manage. It was warded and locked. Okay. What's the Helm of Madness do? Lowers damage resistance but increases damage. That might be worth trying to break down for the component that does the damage increase.
So here you are, imprisoned in the magic of these fey stones, to live eternally in a drifting stream of song and echoed voices. Your body long decayed, your family and friends lost to the passage of time. Adrift in these chaotic swirls of cacophony, you would spend your time yearning to be free, but knowing that with that freedom comes such a pathetic nothingness that even this stone prison is preferable. The gods can keep their false world. I will make her own.
Ah. I wouldn't even have been able to get in. Oh, hey. Because this only opens from this side. Alright, this is the way out. And all of these assholes have respawned. But that's okay, I can just quick travel. Oh, hey. It's a weird place to put the spawn point. And of course, another quest to do.
Someone, please. I was hoping someone would come. Have you ever seen such things? Such violence? Such abominations? I cannot comprehend it. First the clan of Eventide and now Bareth. There is no other like him in all of Alabastra. His interest in other races, most notably those of the blue flesh, has yielded much understanding. But the Tuatha wish to exploit every trace of knowledge to their own ends, so the learned such as us are weapons to them. Thus they took Bareth, wishing to extract his knowledge by any means. Your kind call them Mergen, denizens of the sea and shore. They are violent, yes, and devious, but only out of self-preservation. The Tuatha have imprisoned them and turned their potential violent instincts into a barely controllable weapon of pure hate. Though it is part of winter's decay, I feel that it is tragic. It is unnatural for Fae, seelie or unseelie, to take prisoners, so like mortals. Please
I think I'm gonna open the cage before I continue talking to her, so that we don't have the bars of the cage in the way. during the conversation and the
Don't leave us here.
camera
You have
changes.
no idea of the horrors the Tuatha have planned for your people. It is your role to stop them. The clan of Eventide was all but returned to the Great Cycle by Tuatha soldiers. Most of our people were drawn behind the veil, and they were the fortunate ones. He wishes to add mortal beasts to Gadflow's ranks, an endless supply of living weapons, until only the Alfar, the Almeen, and the Varani remain to oppose him. Someone must stop them. If not Bereth, then you or me. The Murgan are dangerous enough now, but imagine if the Tuatha commanded their numbers. I last saw Bereth as Crymore's men dragged him deep into the mine. Walk with a light foot. Acting while unseen will offer your best chance of survival. And try to use the anger of the Murgan against our common enemy. Crymore keeps him nearby. If you can, release the Murgan prisoners. Their rage and hate will coalesce on their persecutors, not Bereth. Farewell.
Yeah, I expect I can do that. So, Cosmere crystal. Ah, and this is a jump down point. Okay. So we'll be coming this way around. There's Murgan hunters who are not hostile. Further in. Okay. Or at least they're not hostile to me. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about all the glowy shit. What is your patrol route, you fucking weirdo? Got there in the end. Don't have any picks left, do I? Nothing to see here. Don't worry about the glowing lady with glowing weapons and spell effects and stuff. Now they're all hostile. just going to be belligerent, then I've no use for you. Looks like these guys have had bad times, eh? Barath appears to have perished while trying to help the Mergen captives. The charm Nell spoke of isn't on his body. Perhaps I can find it nearby. So it's a charm that contains all of his knowledge somehow? Or was made using his knowledge of Mergen to allow the wearer to control them somehow? Now all the Mergen are hostile. Which is awkward. Special charm worn by Barath to keep the Mergen at bay. So if I put it on, will it make them... it will. It will make the Mergen not hostile to me. That's good. Need to remember to take it off. Because I don't imagine that it will be any use outside of here. Guy doesn't care what's going on behind him. Nobody's worried at all about the door opening and there not being anyone.
Time to perish, mortals.
Oh right, there's the lever. Right. Wonder what's back here.
Priamar is gone, but so is Barrett. He did not deserve such an end. Do you hear me? He was a kind spirit. You are a friend to Eventide, even if few of its folk remain. Take this key. It will unlock hidden treasures of our clan. Any you find will be open to you now. Thank you,
thanks.
mortal. Now go. Good luck.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be keeping that charm from Barrett. There's one here. Pile of rocks. So I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna have to fight my way back through here. No thanks. Scarab salts. Okay. Is it worth hiding scarab salts in a special warded container that can only be opened by a special key? I was wondering whether I'd be able to sneak through, but there's a patrol.
Another mortal for the fire.
Oh hey, how's it going?
The cycle awaits.
What the plan there was. close to hitting me. I can't be bothered killing absolutely every one of them again. We entered Amaura. Surprised if I had. I mean, I've only just gotten to the passage between them. Hi, welcome, nomads.
Another mortal for the fire.
Demon horn's broken. Need to repair them. A bit weird that the camp here is empty. I mean, I know that a bunch of dudes just like came and tried to have at me. Well, there was 5. There was 3 Tuatha and 2 Prismir Trolls, and I don't imagine that a Prismir Troll can fit in one of these. Maybe in here, if it's careful, but I doubt that they would bother. So it's 1 tent, that could be a command tent. Two, 3, 4, 5 tents. And I don't think that this is a troll tent. Somehow. So who were the tents for? lockpicks. There's some people actively in a fight ahead. Let's go join in.
Agarth will not be far behind you. Neither of us saw any sign of Aelin Shear or Ventrinian. A scout on the ridge above saw the two Arthur mounting for a counterattack. You should hear what he has to say before we move on. If you'd rather not wait, talk with Agarth. Time is of the essence. Agarth, if he tells you he's ready, then my people are as well. Of course, if you wish to proceed with caution, the scout on the ridge will know what we're up against. Careful.
Probably worth talking to the scout on the ridge, although I don't know where they are. Because there's no one... is it the Bitter Frost soldier?
The cycle has been upset.
No?
Perhaps by returning the energy of the Tuatha we will restore it.
What scout on the ridge? Okie dokie.
Your lightning bolts turn on.
Come on. I was hoping that with its tiny sliver of health left, I would be able to kill it with that hook shot attack, but apparently not.
You foolish mortals, listen well to advice in this tale of atrocities that we will tell. Horror awaits the fools who fell and languish behind arcane veil.
Where's the scout? Where's the scout on the ridge? Which ridge?
Of old they sung, but now a god proclaimed enchanting song. They worship on their earthen sod, and bow their heads and pray and nod. Another name to bear their wrong.
No, that was it. I've been spotted.
Another dust from the harvest.
False.
warlike engines roar and quake through heaven's path. In Gadflow's name they battle more. And then, despite the peace of yore, will murder neighbors in their wrath.
So, I still don't really know what scout I was supposed to meet. Oh. Don't have any more space in my inventory, so let's go to Camp Moondown. Hopefully not spawning in a Tuatha attack. No, apparently not.
Hello, friend.
Yes, what's mine is yours. If I have something you need, you're welcome to it.
There we go. I could probably stand to go to Sea Watch and place some more items in the stash here. Although it probably would have been quicker to go to Canarrock and Webwood, because the front door to my player housing there is closer. And indeed, the stash is right next to the front door. Running close to filling up the stash again. Is this the scout? How far ally? Probably. Didn't I open this already? Oh, I did. But I didn't have space for any of the stuff.
Let's drive these red-eyed bastards into the ground.
Oh, no, obviously not the scout that I need to talk to. Alright, I guess it doesn't really matter very much.
Good to see you here. Ready?
Sure.
I am. But there hasn't been any sign of Aelin Shear or Ventrinio. Damn it all, I knew we couldn't trust her.
She's probably snuck ahead and done something vaguely useful.
You're right. At least now I don't need to worry about when she's going to betray us. Just how she already has. Right now, we just need to get through the House of Vengeance and kill the Cur. He's the closest thing Vengeance has to a leader anymore. A face so consumed with hatred that he's little more than a beast. If you're going to get into Bale, the Cur has to die. We'll go as far as we can. Whatever is happening in Bale needs to be stopped as quickly as possible. Listen, you're more powerful than I ever was. If anyone can stop this, it's you. When you kill the Cur, you go into Bale and stop Gadflow. If we get separated, I'll keep fighting to keep an escape route open for you. Now go! Stay on guard.
Seems like we're drawing ever closer to the end of the game. We're not going to reach it today, I don't think. Ooh, 2 trolls. Fun. No, I'm not allowed to interact with that whilst I'm in combat. Still get hit by the other anyway. fucking aim at the other one. What's this do? Health and health regen. A small red man-shaped glowing stone that preserves the wearer's vital energies. Okay, I'd rather the damage boost that I've already got.
Ready to die.
Brisbane Basin.
They left you helpless and without hope, among the barren plains or searching for food on mountain slope, and finding only gallows rope. And then you thanked them for your pains.
This is a different way up. Okay, I should probably leave off. So, I've actually had quite a headache this whole time, and it's only getting worse. And I'm feeling quite unwell right at the moment. So, I think I'm actually going to stop here. We're at 2 hours 10 minutes ish, which is about how long I was streaming for when I started out. I changed to 3 hours a while ago. Yeah, It's really quite bad. And I don't think that playing the game is helping at all. So yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm not sure how much left of the game there is. There's a few things to do. Can Rain contains a bunch of stuff. Prisma Basin, and there might be a few more things. Oh yeah, there's... Oh no, Can Rain is both of these. Interesting. Why don't we go into Can Rain? Maybe Can Rain is where the scout is that I was supposed to talk to. Oh well. No, it's not a friendly location, or at least there's Tuatha soldiers in here, so I don't know how friendly it is. Okay, anyway, this seems like a fine place to stop. Thank you, I will rest. I'll go and have some paracetamol and not play. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you've had a good time. The fact that I've had a headache is the reason I haven't really been saying very much, or at least as much as I have been in previous streams. I haven't been keeping up a stream of consciousness sort of thing. But yeah, so I'll finish off. I expect that Wednesday will be finishing off all the rest, including side missions, because we've got a bunch of we've got a side mission here and a few tasks that I can probably complete, like Whitestone Tarnished and Life's Work. The rest are this is a money-making thing. So is this. So is this. Secret of the Fey Pools, Experiment with the Urns, just gives you a boggart that can run around and is friendly, but doesn't really do anything else. Apparently, the last of these relics is unfindable due to a bug, and I don't remember how many I found. It wasn't all of them. Dinner time is collect animal meat, which is just a money-making thing. Dispel containers is a money-making thing. Find iron is a money-making thing, and so are these two. And I can't be bothered going and resetting the vials that track monster deaths. Aside from the fact, and even aside from that, haven't really been meeting any Jotun or Etin or Craddock or kobolds over in this side of the map, this side of the Phalanx, the Winterlands. So yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday, 8 PM GMT, roughly. I hope you've had a reasonable time watching. I haven't been as talkative as usual, and I hope to see you again. Whether that's on Wednesday or not, that's cool. But yeah, I hope you have a nice time until I see you again, and goodbye.